us from Keenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, Reese. Talking to the Cal head coach pregame, he knows he has the best wide receiver right now in the country. They are so excited about the talent and experience that they can get you downfield. But they've got a young passer. How will they put into play into this scheme ways to get him the ball? Depending on what the defense does, this will be a big storyline we'll follow throughout the game. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go on the attack first. Onto the field comes Billy Edwards. Made his way here through the portal from Wisconsin. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Complete. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Trying play action. Working that left side now. Finding some room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Looking for a crease. It's French. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with him. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Golden Bears. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't want
picked off. Got some room to run. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick-6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick-6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You've got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Edwards. The sure hands, it's Need. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. So the Cal Bears offense will now get its first chance with the football. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down. Like, make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
How about the ball carrier on that explosive play, backed up inside his own 10-yard line, and is running out in the open field, making people miss, and finally giving his offense some room to operate, really get this.
Might have a chance. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Jaron Chiave Songopolatelli. He's got the back in the middle. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Short gain on the play before he slides. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. JKS rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Back to the ground game on the left. Got enough for the first. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? He's got it. Shakes a man, and he might take off. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Still looking, on the move. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this 1st down.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
We make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Sangapolatelli. Oh, they're after him. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Wants to return it. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires quickly. It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. Almost lost the football on that one, but the clock is stopped while the medical staff. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the counter.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. They get to him as he throws. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Makes a move. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Makes the grab. It's Shipp. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Throwing, Sangapolatelli. He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking downfield, and time is running short. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Again, it's Sangapolatelli. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
See if they can get the edge on the jet sweep. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at the Rice Owls taking on the UCF Knights.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fakes it past the marker. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got a little grass. Running through contact. All the way. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Pulls it in. It's Thurman. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback got it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs going long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli makes the grab. It's Perry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Cal. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. trailing by 3 touchdowns if you're going to... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Going downfield for the big play. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Cal! Rolled his way into the end zone.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he added the extra point.
North Carolina, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. Pocket breaking down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. They'll move the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
North Carolina, 10.
Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Right on target this time.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ship. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Can't connect on his first throw.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield and gets some positive points.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
North Carolina.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
The defense is dialed in right now, guys. They've got the lead. They're expecting pass. Offense trying to go 4 verticals, but all game long, this defense has stepped up, and they force another incompletion.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, going to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
To the ground, he's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the 1st.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. Looking for the corner and could not find it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It'll be 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Marshall. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. There's some room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.